Oh, hello there. My name is Reginald B. Stillwater, and welcome to the Lewis and Clark expedition. Hatcha! You may recognize me from such documentaries as Edison and the Light Bulb or John F. Kennedy Affairs 1 through 17. The year was 1803, the gin was cold, the piano was hot, and adventure was in the air. Thomas Jefferson was about to make the biggest land purchase of the United States history.
We have a great deal.
But you have to act now.
Instead of $5 million for New Orleans, he'll give you
All of Louisiana.
for $15 million.
Well, I am a strict interpreter of the Constitution, and it doesn't say anywhere in there that I can buy land, but it's so much land, and I'll do it, but I guess I'll have to go to Congress first. Let's go.
All right.
All right, let's have order here. I want to have the Louisiana Territory surveyed, and I need to get some money for it.
Louisiana Territory? Those land you bought for $15 million? Did the Constitution say you could buy that? No. Did we? No. No.
Okay, well anyways, maybe we should be quiet from now on. Who should make the survey?
We should have Lewis and Clark do it, perhaps.
Are you sure that would be the best idea? I don't think they get along very well.
You're so fat. You realize that, Clark? You're the fattest person I know. No, they do. It'll be fine.
Okay, maybe I misheard.
Huh.
Wow. All right. So I'll talk to them, and but this is going to take us some money.
Let's give them each about 2,000, including a little over 1,800 for subsistence, and 16,000 acres of land.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Dear Merriweather, I have a proposition for you. I was wanting to know if you'll explore the Louisiana Territory if I give you a little over $2,000, including a little over 800 for subsistence and 1,600 acres of land. Thanks in advance. You'll meet your expedition in St. Louis, and additionally, make sure that in all your intercourse with the natives, treat them in the most friendly and conciliatory manner, which their own conduct will admit. Your Commander-in-Chief, highest excellency, indeed splendid, defender of the Constitution, reigning in glory, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, Mr. President Thomas Jefferson.
Dear Mr. President, I would be delighted to embark on this journey.
Hey, Mr. President. What's up? I'll do it.
On the 14th day of May, in the year of 1804, Lewis and Clark set off from St. Louis on what was to be the most important expedition of all history. Do we like it? Hey Ronald! No, you! I see you. Don't walk away from me. I'm your elder. You top this off right now. This glass is empty. Needs to be filled. Hey! Prompt 2.
What's that, Clark?
Oh, just something I came up with, Merriweather.
Oh, man, I could really go for some hardtack.
Yeah.
Didn't you just eat mine and your hardtack?
I didn't know your hardtack was in the bag.
How'd you know it's in the bag?
I guess I just figured.
You always eat all our hardtack. You're the fattest person I know.
You know what's weird about this wilderness?
What?
You know, it's the subtle differences.
Example?
You know, back home,
The girls are all over this piece, but out here there's no girls.
Except for those Indian chicks, though, right?
Yeah.
At this point in our journey, Lewis and Clark come upon the Indians of Black Buffalo and have a bit of a misunderstanding, as it were. Due to several predicaments, Lewis and Clark felt it necessary to hire an interpreter or language changer, any of these such qualities.
Gee, Clark, this fort sure is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Gee, Clark, these Indians sure are accommodating.
You know what I was thinking?
What were you thinking, Clark?
Maybe since we can't understand the Indians, we should get one of them to interpret for us.
That's a grand idea, Clark. I think Tucson's wife's an interpreter.
Oh, really? Hey, Tucson, is your wife an interpreter?
Yes, she is.
Is that your wife?
Yeah, she's right here.
Oh, God.
Can we talk to her?
After I'm done with her.
Dear God.
She is a very good interpreter, and I won't charge much. She could easily take you to the other side of Louisiana Territory.
Golly gee, Clark, you hear that?
She's exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
You translate well.
We don't care about that.
While many of the natives said that Sacagawea was very, very beautiful, Lewis and Clark had somewhat different descriptions in their journals. Like Lewis. And then Lewis and Clark encountered the grizzly bear for the first time in white man's history.
So, Lewis, what do you think of my wife?
She's alright! She's alright! Yes.
I mean, do you think she's klutzy?
Well, I guess it's just a little weird since, you know, it's your wife.
Don't give me that. I know about all that man talk you millions around here.
Not really. No. No?
Yeah. You like her dark complexion, don't you?
Oh my God! Did you just see that?
Oh, you're just a trickster. There's nothing over there.
No, seriously, there's a bear right there. Back away slowly.
Alright, I'm backing away. I just want that fur.
Don't do it.
I really want it, though.
Stay back.
I'm gonna kill it! I'm gonna kill it!
Ah! Oh, no! I'm not a bear, I'm Elmo!
June 2nd, 1805. Lewis and Clark hit a three-pronged fork in the trail. Actually, it was just two, like a pitchfork, like the devil. Play stupid. I'd call it a V, a split tree trunk. Hey, Ronald, give me that script right there. While the rest of Lewis and Clark's little lackeys believed that the southern part of the V was the way to Missouri, Lewis and Clark were certain that it was the northern route. And so they went northern because the band of merry men wasn't ready to argue with Robin Hood, you know what I mean? It's a metaphor. Don't worry about it.
All right, boys, north to Missouri.
No, I'm 90% positive it's south of Missouri.
Alrighty. Looks like we're going north.
No? Okay.
Yep, north.
That route served them well as they finally made it to the Great Falls of Missouri.
Oh my gosh, we made it! Look at all these fish. That's what I'm eating tonight.
Food would be the first thing you think of, Fat Butt.
Look, honey, we made it.
Oh, no.
Would you guys just get out of the boat if you want to make love?
And so Lewis and Clark finally reached the Rocky Mountains of the United States of America.
The Rocky Mountains.
The Rocky Mountains.
The Rocky Mountains.
The Rocky Mountains.
One evening,
Let's
as
do this,
the
gang.
sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, Down the track came a hobo hiking, and he said, boys, I'm not turning.
Guys, I'll be there in a
I'm
second.
headed for a
Sticking
land
by.
that's far
Go on.
away, beside the crystal fountain. So come with me, we'll go and see the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes, and you sleep out
Come on,
at
buddy!
night.
Come on!
Where the boxcars all are empty.
You can make
and the
it.
sun
I'll be there in
shines
5
every
minutes,
day.
guys. Just give me 5.
On the birds
You
and
can
the bees
get it!
and the cigarette trees.
Get it!
Lemonade street
Get it,
where the
Louis!
bluebird sings in the big rock candy.
Rocky Mountains, not that impressive. Rob Kratoska climbed Mount Everest in 2 days, with 3 people on his back.
Once, Lewis and Clark had passed the Rocky Mountains. They made it to the Columbia River, and then once they passed that, mind you, they reached the Pacific Ocean.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied. I don't need you. I've got to break free. God knows I want to break free.
The Pacific.
Falling in love.
The Pacific.
I'm falling in love for the first time. This time I know it's for real.
The Pacific! Sacagawea was not attractive at all. That $1 coin, that artist was being generous. No one when was the last time you used a gold coin? Let's be serious. $1 bills, who's like, oh, soda machine, I think I'll get a Coke. Thanks, Sacagawea. Thanks for the translation. Look, Coca-Cola, That's bullshit.
So, come springtime, it was time to head back to St. Louis, and Lewis and Clark had been getting in quite the frequent tussle, and so they decided to recross the Rockies. They would go their separate ways, Lewis north to Canada, where he thought there were less mountains, even though there were more mountains, and Clark south with less people.
Golly gee.
At this point, Lewis, who only had half of his men up in Canada as Clark went southward, got into a brief skirmish with Blackbeard in the Caribbean. Blackbeard. That is not right. Ronald! Ronald, did you use Wikipedia?
I personally apologize. It was Pegan Blackfeet's tribe, not Blackbeard. That was wrong.
and so they settled the skirmish and they were on their way. But not without taking Butch with them.
Golly gee.
Lewis was very disheartened when he himself realized that there were more mountains in Canada than there were in the southern route that Clark took.
One evening as the sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, down the track came a hobo hiking, and he said, boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a land that's far away beside the crystal fountains. So come with me, we'll go and see the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes and you sleep out every night, where the boxcars all are empty and the sun shines every day on the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemonade.
On August 12, 1806, all parties met back up at Yellowstone River.
Now get in.
And finally, on September the 23rd, 1806, Lewis and Clark and party arrived back in St. Louis.
So, as our quest comes to a conclusion, what have we learned today? I'm gonna tell you what we learned, and I'm gonna tell you right now. First of all, we learned grizzly bears can't fight with sheep.
Preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, Cousin Billy would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He'd kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was.